Good evening, everybody. As we are nearing the start of the show, we kindly ask everyone to adhere to the following guidelines to ensure an enjoyable experience for all. We kindly request everyone to silence your phones so as not to disrupt the performances. When the show is in progress, you are free to head outside if needed. However, if you do so, upon re entry, you might be requested to stand at the back to minimize disruptions. And lastly, please refrain from using flash photography. Before we begin, we'd like to let you know that there will be a 10-minute intermission for the iftar break during the show. Without further ado, welcome to Avani, the Earth's Eternal Voyage, supported by NUS Center for the Arts, NUS Office of Student Affairs, and Alliance Française.
Ask me if I speak for the snail, and I will tell you. I speak for the snail. Ask me what I know of longing, and I will speak of distances between meadows of night-blooming flowers. I speak of life that springs up, little lives that pull back and wait for a moment. I speak for the damselfly, waterskeet, the mollusk, the caterpillar, the beetle, the spider, the ant. I will be as consistent as anything alive, for I am the earth, for I am Avani. I answer to various names across different languages and cultures, all of which allude to me being the cradle of life. But this was not always so. Eons ago, I came into being through a cosmic collaboration of elements. First, the winds. Swirling with grace, whispered secrets and carried the essence of life, weaving a delicate tapestry of possibilities around me. Then, the flames. Ablaze with passion and vigor, flickered and danced, sparking the heartbeat that would define my existence. The waters. With their fluid grace, joined the elemental symphony, creating a unified rhythm as they carved rivers and oceans, sculpting my final form. The breath of life, carried by the sky, animated the ensemble, whispering melodies to the budding life forms that would call me home. With each elemental twirl, I emerged, a living, breathing testament to the cosmic dance.
Yum rat tat tam dari kita takadat yum dalan kutum takatiku kita tari kita tam dit tam kita takadai tat kita takadam dit tam kita takadai Kidatatam, dit tam, kidatatam, 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 ratte, 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 kidatatam, dit tam, kidatatam. தத்தை தத்தை தரிக்கிடத்தக தாம் தித்தாம் ரத்தை தத்தை ரத்தாம் தித்தாம் தத்தை தத்தை ராம் ரித்தாம் ரை தத்தை கிடத்தகதாம் ரித்தாம் தை தத்தை ராம் ரித்தாம் தக்கத்தை தத்தை கிடத்தகதாம் ரித்தாம் ரை தத்தை தாம் தித்தாம் தை தத்தை ராம் தித்தாம் தை தத்தை தாம் தித்தாம் தை தத்தை ராம் தித்தாம் தை தத்தை தாம் 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 தாம் தத்தை தத்தை தக்கிட்டத்தக்க தாம் தித்தாம் கிட்டத்தக்கத்தை தத்தை கிட்டத்தக்க தாம் கிட்டத்தக்க தெரிகிற தை கிட்டத்தக்க தெரிகிற தாம் கிட்டத்தக்க தெரிகிற தை தத்தை கிட்டத்தக்க தாம் தித்தாம் கிட்டத்தக்க 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 தை தத்தை இதா தஜம் தரிதா ஜம் தரி குட்ட தரிதை ததி கிட்டத்தம் தக்க ததி கிட்டத்தம் ரக்கத்திக்கு ததி கிட்டத்தம் தாம் ருக்கு தக்க 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 தாளாக்கு தக்க ததி கிட்டத்தம் ரத்தை தையும் தத்தாம் கிட்டத்தக்க தாம்.
So there I was, surrounded by all the elements, and yet I was still stuck in darkness. I kept searching for some warmth and nourishment. Then I met the sun. His rays tried reaching my surface, but every time I reached out, they would vanish. I persisted and tried again and again, and I finally managed to catch his gaze as he rose. He rolled in on a chariot pulled by 7 horses representing the days of the week. The sun infused me with warmth and light, and at twilight as he left, the sky was painted in hues of orange and pink. It was like a magical spell over the world. But his departure was not a goodbye. It was a promise to return, a little reminder to us all that even in the darkest hours, all it takes is a ray of light for our enlightenment.
कश्यपात्मजं श्वेतपद्मधरं देवं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम् ಶ್ವಖರ ಪುಟದಿ ಸ್ವಪ್ರಕಾಶ ರವಿ ಕೋಟಿ ತೇಜ ದಿನ ಮಣಿಯು ಪ್ರಖರ ಕಿರಣಗಳ ಭುವಿಗೆ ಬೀರೆ ಖರ ಪುಟ ತಕ ಧಿಮಿ ಸಪ್ತಾಶ್ವಖರ ಪುಟದಿ ಸ್ವಪ್ರಕಾಶ ರವಿ ಕೋಟಿ ತೇಜ ದಿನ ಮಣಿಯು ಪ್ರಖರ ಕಿರಣಗಳ ಭುವಿಗೆ ಬೀರೆ ಖರ ಪುಟ ತಕ ಧಿಮಿ ತಕ ಧಿರನತ 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 ತಿಮಿರೋನ್ಮಥನ ಶತ್ರು ವಿನಾಶ ಧಿರನತ 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 ತಿಮಿರೋನ್ಮಥನ ಶತ್ರು ವಿನಾಶ ಧಿರನ ಧಿರನ ಧಿರನತ ಧಿರನ ಧಿರನ ಧಿರ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣ ಕಮಲ ಮಧುಪ ಧಿರನ ಧಿರ ಧಿರನತ ಧಿರನ 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 ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣ ಕಮಲ ಮಧುಪ 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 ಮಿತ್ರ ದಿವಾಕರ ಭಾಸ್ಕರ ಪ್ರಭಾಕರ ವಾಸರೇಶ್ವರ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಮಿತ್ರ ದಿವಾಕರ ಭಾಸ್ಕರ ಪ್ರಭಾಕರ ವಾಸರೇಶ್ವರ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಬುಧಿಂ ಹುಕುಂಧರಿತ ಧೀಂ ಹುಕುಂಧಣತ ಧೀಂ ಹುಕುಂಧರಿತ ಧೀಂ ಧೀಂ ಚ ನೀ ಜಗದೊಡೆಯ ಕಶ್ಯಪತನೆಯ ಮೂರ್ಲೋಕವೆಲ ನಿನ್ನದಯ ದಿಧಿಂ ಹುಕುಂಧರಿತ ಧಿಧಿಂ ಹುಕುಂಧಣತ ಧಿಧಿಂ ಹುಕುಂಧಕಿತ ಧಿಂ ತದಕಿತದ ನೀ ಜಗದೊಡೆಯ ಕಶ್ಯಪತನೆಯ ಮೂರ್ಲೋಕವೆಲ ನಿನ್ನದಯ ಸರಿತ ಗಣತ ಜೊಣುತ ಧಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟದ ಧಣ ಧಣತ ಜೊಣು ಜೊಣುತ ಧಿಮಿ ಧಿಮಿತ ರವಿ ತ್ರಿಗುಣಾತ್ಮಕ ಧಾರಿ ತತ್ಥಿ ಗಿಣತ್ತುಂ ತತ್ಥಿ ಗಿಣತ್ತುಂ ತತ್ಥಿ ಗಿಣತ್ತುಂ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತುಂ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತುಂ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತುಂ ರವಿ ಜಗದೇಕ ಚಕ್ಷುಷೆ ತತ್ಥಿ ಗಿಣತ್ತುಂ ತತ್ಥಿ ಗಿಣತ್ತುಂ ತತ್ಥಿ ಗಿಣತ್ತುಂ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತುಂ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತುಂ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತುಂ ರವಿ ತ್ರಿಗುಣಾತ್ಮಕ ಧಾರಿ ರವಿ ಜಗದೇಕ ಚಕ್ಷುಷೆ ರವಿ ತ್ರಿಲೋಚನಂ ರವಿ ದ್ವಾದಶಾತ್ಮಜಂ ತೇಜ ಪುಂಜ ದಿನಪಂ ತಪಸನ್ ತಪಸನ್ ತಪಸನಂ ರವಿ ತ್ರಿಗುಣಾತ್ಮಕ ಧಾರಿ ರವಿ ಜಗದೇಕ ಚಕ್ಷುಷೇ ರವಿ ತ್ರಿಲೋಚನಂ ರವಿ ದ್ವಾದಶಾತ್ಮಜಂ ತೇಜ ಪುಂಜ ದಿನಪಂ ತಪಸನಂ ಇಂತೆಂದು ಸಿರಿಪದ ಪುಂಜದಿಂ ಸುರರು ಮುನಿವರರು ನರರು ಭಜಿಪರು ಇಂತೆಂದು ಸಿರಿಪದ ಪುಂಜದಿಂ ಸುರರು ಮುನಿವರರು ನರರು ಭಜಿಪರು ಧೀಂ 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 ಕುಕುಂತ ಧೀಂ ಧೀಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ಧೀಂ ಧೀಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ಧೀಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ಧೀಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ಧೀಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ಕುಕುಂತ ತಾಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತೈ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತಕುಂತ ತದಿ ಗಿಣತ ತದಿ ಗಿಣತ ತದಿ ಗಿಣತ ಕುಕುಂತ ತಾಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತೈ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತಕುಂತ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತ ಕುಕುಂತ ತಾಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತೈ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತಕುಂತ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತ ತಾಂ ಸಪ್ತಾಶ್ವರತಮಾರೂಢಂ ಪ್ರಚಂಡಂ ಕಶ್ಯಪಾತ್ಮಜಂ ಶ್ವೇತಪದ್ಮಧರಂ ದೇವಂ तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहं तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम्
We will now be having an intermission of 10 minutes. For anyone breaking fast for iftar, we are providing dates and water to help you break your fast. You can find the arrangements at the front of the house. Thank you, and we will begin again at 7:32.
After all of this, I had finally achieved a state of equilibrium. Soon enough, I found myself ready for the next challenge, yearning to reach even greater heights. And so, I embarked on the journey to forge the mountains. Majestic spires emerged, rising towards the heavens, ultimately becoming my crowning glory. These mountains serve as a testament to all your spiritual journeys and form a sacred connection that ties my essence to the hearts of those who seek solace on these slopes.
வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா.
அழகு தெய்வமாக வந்து பழனிமலை மீதில் நிற்போம். அழகு தெய்வமாக வந்து பழனிமலை மீதில் நிற்போம். ஆதிசக்தி அன்னை தந்தபாலன் அசுரர் தம்மை வென்ற வடிவேலன். அழகு தெய்வமாக வந்து பழனிமலை மீதில் நிற்போம் ஆதிசக்தி அன்னை தந்தபாலன் அசுரர் தம்மை வென்ற வடிவேலன். அழகு தெய்வமாக வந்து பழனிமலை மீதில் நிற்போம் ஆதிசக்தி அன்னை தந்தபாலன் அசுரர் தம்மை வென்ற வடிவேலன். அழகு தெய்வமாக வந்து பழனிமலை மீதில் நிற்போம் ஆதிசக்தி அன்னை தந்தபாலன் அவன் அசுரர் தம்மை வென்ற வடிவேலன். நல்ல அமுதமென்னுமோ தமிழில் பாடிடும் அன்பர் வாழவே கருணை செய்குகன். அமுதமென்னுமோ தமிழில் பாடிடும் அன்பர் வாழவே கருணை செய்குவன். அரணுகந்த குருவாம் உயர் சீலன் என்றும் அருள் சுரந்தே காக்கும் அனுகூலன். குழந்தையாக குமரனாக கோவனாடை துறவியாக. குழந்தையாக குமரனாக கோவனாடை துறவியாக கோலம் கொள்ளும் காட்சி என்ன சொல்வேன் கண்டு கூறுமாய் வினைகள் யாவும் வெல்வேன். கோலம் கொள்ளும் காட்சி என்ன சொல்வேன் கண்டு கூறுமாய் வினைகள் யாவும் வெல்வேன். இந்த குவலயத்திலோர் கலியுகப் பெரு வரதனாய் திகழ்ந்தருளும் கந்தனை. குவலயத்திலோர் கலியுகப் பெரு வரதனாய் திகழ்ந்தருளும் கந்தனை கும்பிட்டெந்தன் பிணிகள் நீங்க மகிழ்வேன். உள்ள குமுறல் ஓய்தே நல்ல வழி செல்வேன். நீலமயில் மீதில் ஏறி ஆவினன் கூடியில் தோன்றும். நீலமயில் மீதில் ஏறி ஆவினன் கூடியில் தோன்றும் நிமலனாம் குழந்தை முருகேசன் ஊய நித்தில பொன்முறுவல் வள்ளினேசன். நிமலனாம் குழந்தை முருகேசன் ஊய நித்தில பொன்முறுவல் வள்ளினேசன். அவன் நீள்நிலம் தனில் அன்பு செய்திடும் அடியர் யாரையும் காத்து நின்றிடும். நீள்நிலம் தனில் அன்பு செய்திடும் அடியர் யாரையும் காத்து நின்றிடும் நித்திய ஜோதி வடிவமாம் பிரகாச. தூரல் நெஞ்சை நீங்காதென்றும் அங்கு வாசம். நித்திய ஜோதி வடிவமாம் பிரகாசம். தூரல் நெஞ்சை நீங்காதென்றும் அங்கு வாசம். நித்திய ஜோதி வடிவமாம் பிரகாசம். தூரல் நெஞ்சை நீங்காதென்றும் அங்கு வாசம். வா வா முருகா வடிவேலழகா. வா வா முருகா வடிவேலழகா. வா வா முருகா வடிவேலழகா. வா வா முருகா வடிவேலழகா. முருகா வடிவேலழகா வா வா 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 முருகா வடிவேலழகா வடிவேலழகா.
Gradually, I gained more confidence in myself and my abilities. I discovered the power to control elements and shape them as I pleased. Let me show you what I mean. See the oceans below? Watch as I gather the water from deep inside. Now, observe as I make this water rise, transforming it into vapor and shaping clouds. As time passes, these clouds grow heavy with water until they eventually release it like a downpour of arrows below. This form of mine is known as Anda, a form capable of directing water for the well-being of all living things, expecting nothing in return but to relieve the suffering of any being.
Talanku takatiku takata dinkina tumata tadi gutaka tat tadi gutaka dikurat tadi gut tadi gutaka tadi takatiku tadi gutadinkina tumta tadinkina tumtaka tadinkina tumtai tadinkina tumtaka tadinkina tumtaka tiku tadinkina tumrat tadi gutaka tading guta tadikuda tading guda tading guta tading gutaka tikuta tading gutaka tiku kidaka darigidum rakatiku kidaka darigidum rakidaka darigidum takatiku kidaka darigidum rakidaka darigidum kidaka darigidum tading guda tading gutaka tading gutaka tading gutaka tiku tading takatiku takadingu kidadagadaridum takidadagadaridum murakidadagadaridum takatiku kidadagadaridum murakatiku kidadagadaridum takatiku kidadagadaridum
ஆழிமழை கண்ணா ஆழிமழை கண்ணா ஒன்று நீ கை கரவா
I was finally ready to step into the role of being life's conductor, akin to a mother. As the conductor, I guide the intricate dance of nature, mirroring a mother's nurturing embrace for her child. Just as a child journeys through various stages, nature progresses through its seasons. Spring bursts forth with the vivacious energy of infancy, marked by a time of exploration and discovery. Summer embodies the exuberance of childhood, characterized by boundless energy and abundance. Autumn gracefully descends into maturity, inviting introspection and reflection, much like the thoughtful ponderings of adolescence. And winter, akin to the serene wisdom of old age, envelops all in a tranquil embrace, heralding a pause before the cycle begins anew. Through it all, I am the unwavering mother, forever ready to welcome and protect all my children. which finally brings us to where we are today, witnesses to your joys and sorrows. Speaking of which, is that Krishna and Radha I see? Indeed, it is. That unmistakable, mischievous smile must belong to Krishna. And the music? It's from his divine flute. Oh, here comes Radha, presumably waiting to meet Krishna in their secret spot. But wait a minute, why is he falling asleep instead? Oh no, I can feel Radha getting angry. Her emotions are so strong that they seem to be affecting me as well. I sense myself spreading her emotion throughout. If you don't believe me, observe the bees running away from the flowers, the creepers that no longer want to be with the tree. See the peacock and peahen and all the other animals? They're turning away from each other. I think the only way to rectify this is if they make up. But I wonder, who do you think is going to apologize first?
रुसली राधा रुसला माधव रुसले गोकुळ सारे 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 रुसले गोकुळ सारे कुंजवनी लतिकाई रुसल्या कुंजवनी लतिकाई रुसल्या तरुवरी झडू अनुरागे रुसले गोकुळ सारे कुंजवनी लतिकाई रुसल्या कुंजवनी लतिकाई रुसल्या तरुवरी झडू अनुरागे रुसले गोकुळ सारे रुसली राधा रुसला माधव रुसले गोकुळ सारे किती काळ असा किती काळ असा किती काळ असा किती काळ असा धरुनिय बोला रुसुनी बैसली मोहन राधा कोणी बदावे आधी न कळे कोणी बदावे आधी न कळे कोणी बधावे आधी न कळे रुसले गोकुळ सारे हसली राधा हसला माधव हसली राधा हसला माधव हसले गोकुळ सारे हसली राधा हसला माधव हसले गोकुळ सारे
Finally, it makes me happy to see each and every one of you live in harmony. As you see, it's been a voyage to reach where I am today, but it doesn't end here. Even if you never have the chance to see or touch the earth touches you with every breath you take, every drop of water you drink, and every bite you consume. Everyone, everywhere, is inextricably connected to each other in this eternal voyage, the eternal voyage of Avani.
Please put your hand together for our dancers who have graced the stage with their exceptional talent and grace tonight. In order of standing from the right, we have Rashmita, Rutuparna, Tamil, Ishwari, Roshni, Jahnavi, Harinakshi, Niharika, Yalini, Diya, Deepika, Udaya, Harshita, Tirtha, and Siddhi. A special thanks to the team that pulled the strings behind the scenes to make all of this possible. The NUS Indian Dance Exco 23-24. Sharon, Preshita, Neha, Shriti, Madhumita, and Shruti, Amrita, and Abhirami. We'd also like to extend our gratitude towards our principal tutor, Miss Swarna, whose passion and creativity brought Avani, the Earth's eternal voyage, to fruition. A huge shout out to our lighting designer, Sufyan, stage manager, Miss Swati, and house managers, Ashwati and Srinivas. This wouldn't have been possible without you all. Esteemed guests, it is an honor to introduce our guest of honor for tonight's event, Ms. Sridevi Sivarajasingam. A true luminary in the world of dance and choreography, Ms. Sridevi's journey is a testament to her dedication and passion for the arts. Trained in Bharatanatyam at the Singapore Indian Fine Arts Society, she has flourished into a renowned figure, captivating audiences with her performances both locally and internationally. As a founding member of Omkar Arts and a proud proprietor of her own dance school, Ms. Sridevi's influence on the cultural landscape of Singapore is undeniable. Tonight, in recognition of her invaluable contributions to the arts community, we have the honor of felicitating her with a token of appreciation. We would like to invite Ms. Sridevi to share a few words with us.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Swarna. I think she left out something very important, that I'm an alumni of NUS myself. 1992. I graduated in 1995. So the Indian dance in NUS. I was not part of it because I was doing a lot of dance outside. But all my friends were part of NUS Indian Dance in the years that I was there. And I come back very frequently to watch Sange Muranga and all of that. I was the producer for Sange Muranga as well as the dance director. So I've always been very closely associated with NUS, and very nice to see all of you all with dancing with so much of enthusiasm. I know Swarna put this together in a very short time. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think your costumes are so beautiful. The lighting, I think it's very beautifully done. And there are Many of you here, there are some dancers, I recognize some faces, students from my secondary school that I teach at. But there's also a mixed group. Some of you, I think, are non-trained dancers. But all of you dance together like trained dancers today. I think that is a big achievement. It was a very beautiful repertoire of completely classical pieces, starting off with Alarippu in Panjanade, right, in 5 beats. I think each of the beats is not easy to catch. I can imagine how challenging it must have been for Swarna, and for dancers you will understand, right? It's 5 different rhythms that they had to catch, and I think they didn't make any mistake in the rhythm. So wonderful. Nice to have a young lad amongst the ladies. Are you the rose amongst the thorns, or the thorn amongst the roses? So it's very heartening to see boys. I think, how many of you all? 20 dancers? So maybe 5% of all dancers are male dancers, at least in Singapore. So a big shout out to this young man. Well done. So keep dancing. I enjoyed the items. I think the crowd favorite was probably the Kaavadi Sindhu. I think a lot of cheers for that, as well as the Krishna item, which is very beautifully done, and the lighting really enhanced. So congratulations to all of you all. Keep dancing. I enjoyed the show. Didn't we all enjoy the show from all the cheers? So, congrats, Swarna. Well done. Thank you. Who do I pass this?
Thank you so much. We extend our deepest gratitude and appreciation to Mr. Nawaz Miraj Kumar, the esteemed tutor of NUS Indian Instrumental Ensemble, a faculty member of the Temple of Fine Arts and the School of Arts. We recognize him today for his contribution through his beautiful music, Rhythm of Earth, for Act 5. We also extend our respects and recognition to Madam Ambuja, our esteemed technique tutor, who has dedicated her expertise to nurturing the talents of our incredible dancers. Her guidance and mentorship have undoubtedly contributed to the success of Avani. Before we conclude this wonderful evening, I'd like to invite Abhirami Sendil Kumar, President of NUS Indian Dance, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Sorry, I need my script. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here to watch Avani. I would like to express sincere gratitude on behalf of everyone for being here and supporting our production. The dancers have worked extremely hard, committing to rigorous practices amidst their hectic schedules to present Avani to you all. Avani stands for Mother Earth. Through our acts today, we depicted the symbiosis between Mother Earth and each and every one of us. In the same way, this production would not have been possible without the interconnected impact of so many people. To list a few, we would like to thank Mr. Kenneth Chan and the Deanery of the NUS Office of Student Affairs, and Liana, our group manager from the NUS Center for the Arts, for making this production possible for us. You all wouldn't have been able to witness our production on such a magnificent stage if not for Mr. Sufyan and his team for his expertise in lighting and providing this beautiful space for us to perform. Thank you, Mr. Lijesh, for capturing all these precious moments. Thanks to our stage management team for making our stage rehearsals and preparations seamless. Our special thanks to Mr. Nawaz for his composition Rhythm Earth, which inspired this production. Our thanks to our dance captains Shruti and Prashita for the script, and Roshni for being the voice of Avani. We would also... We would also like to thank Aishwarya, Mahata, and Ratika for helping us with our makeup today. It goes without saying that we would not be here if not for Miss Swarna's unwavering faith in us. Thank you to... Okay. Thank you to our talented and dedicated crew for bringing this production to life. Okay. Last but not the least, putting up this production was not an easy feat. Thank you for each and everyone who only wished the best for us. We hope you continue to support NUS Indian Dance. Thank you.
Thank you, Abhi. Last but not least, a very special thank you to our wonderful audience for being part of this unforgettable experience. And with that, we conclude tonight's showcase of Avani, the Earth's Eternal Voyage, supported by NUS Center for the Arts, NUS Office of Student Affairs, and Alliance Française. If the audience would like to take pictures with the dancers, the house will open in a while, so you can come back later if you want to. Yeah. Once again, thank you for joining us. We appreciate your presence this evening.